Hi guys, how are you doing? How you all doing, folks? Hope you're all well. Yes, I'm back to the shock of, me really, by popular demand it looks. I couldn't believe it myself. I kept having comments from people saying, we want your dulcet tones back, the fondest Stoke-on-Trent tones they want to hear. Okay. They always say there's a few escaped people in this world, don't they, guys? Right, anyway, guys, only a quick one. Basically, just in a nutshell, I haven't really felt like doing being on video for a while. Just health and Christmas time of year. Obviously, the Christmas before, being in a relationship and all that, and great, loved it. Anyway, bye to bye. So yeah, just didn't really feel like it much. But anyway, we've all got our troubles, haven't we? So I won't bore you with mine. Right, so in front of you is the new tooling Zvezda's 135th scale German tank destroyer Ferdinand. Now, I've been after a Ferdinand for a while. I did have one in my last stash, and it was a Dragon one, but I got rid of the last stash. I love these big tank destroyers. Anything tank destroyer, I love. I just love the big, meaty, bulky, ugly-looking things. I just think they're great. Now, I've got the Tamiya Elephant in me stash. Now, I'm led to believe that one of the only main differences of the Ferdinand from the Elephant was the MG at the front. The Ferdinand didn't have the MG at the front, and then it got picked off in Russia. They suddenly realised, the Russians did, that if they got up close and personal with these, they sort of overpowered them and defeated them. So they needed some sort of protection on these for a bit of close quarter battling. That's what I'm led to believe anyway. Now, I know there's probably, to all you rivet counters out there, I know there's probably that third bolt there is not on the Elephant, or that tank track there is the wrong way at 90 degrees or something like that anyway, but I don't really care. That's the ones I sort of know of, and I'm sure there's others, but anyway. So yeah, this is brand new tooling, I'm led to believe. However, when I open it up, you'll see it's not the usual Zvezda plastic. It looks to me very much like ICM, but I've not seen any ICM Ferdinands around in the past, so or Elephants, come to that matter. Anyway, so let's open it up and see what we get. So I'll turn the lights on a bit better so you can see. So you come into your typical Zvezda box, nicely packed. Decals on the side. And then obviously your paint colour call-outs, which are in Zvezda, which I've never ever seen any Zvezda paints, and your Humbro. It's all a bit of Russian here, and a bit of other countries, and then you've got your 292 parts, and when it's built it should come to, 23.3 centimetres long. It's 2017, as we said. And then on this end, we've got other kits that Zvezda made. And then on the back, a lovely picture of the kit all built up and weathered, and how it could possibly look if you're probably a professional. Battle, look at that. And in no way in a million years would I ever get one of mine looking like that. Anyway, a bit of information on the back here, and then it's a bit in Russian there, same. So the box comes, as we said, like a Zvezda one, so you've got the nice front outer packaging, and then you get the nice Zvezda cardboard box. So I always like to see what is in. Oh, camera's gone all gonky. Is that better? Sorry guys. So yeah, that's what you get. You get it all like that in the box. So let's start with, as everybody tends to do, the instructions. Also, like to say, I know the camera keeps clicking and I can't help it. It's just one of them things. If you're going to watch a live video, so to speak, of mine, it's going to have to do till I can get some more. Okay. So you get your information here of the tank again, a bit of a picture of it. It looks like you can get two versions. The two different versions are, by the look of it, one with a vent open here, and that one's not. That one's got the gun travel lock up, and that one hasn't. So obviously you must be able to combine the two if you want to. Okay, so it's nice to see that it's a booklet, which is nice. So you've got your staples down the middle, sprue map, and then you start with your lower hull as usual, and then it looks like the spring arms and the suspension arms here are 4 different parts, which is quite nice for a Zvezda kit. Getting along Tacom and Dragon there. All these extra bits of handles you need to add on, and all your other bits there. Then we come on to adding all the wheels. So you've got 6, which is obviously 12 one side and then 12 another. And then it looks like you've got your Lincoln length tracks, which is not too bad. I don't know why, but at the minute I'm going through a stage where I absolutely adore rubber band. I think it's because I've just done these ones, which are the Tacom T55 ones. So they weren't bad actually, very nice, but just pain in the ass. Anyway, so yeah, you come down to finishing the lower hull off and then putting the side skirts on, side fenders on, sorry. Then you've got your back hatch, which looks like you have to have it closed. Oh no, you could possibly do it open, I suppose, if you did a bit of an interior scratch built one. I'm sure there's one out there for resin or something. And you've got your gun lock and your gun breech and barrel all here, which is a nice little thing for the inside. So I wonder if there's any more interior on it. I bet there isn't. No, there isn't. There's no more interior on it, which is a shame really, because with that bit of breech and gun breech there. And then you've got the vents and flaps to do and hatches. And then you've got your jack. Ooh, very Dragon-esque here with the jack. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts for the jack, which is nice from Zvezda. Very nice. That does look nice. And then you've got sort of a tool bracket that you put on it, obviously attaches it to the tank. Then you're doing your sort of upper hull, which is like the turret, I suppose, but obviously it's not the turret, because, well, I suppose it is. Then add your jack block, tow cable, which looks in one piece moulded, and then your gun muzzle here, which is 1, 2, 3 bit parts, which is not bad. And then you're basically done. Then you've got your 2 versions at the back, which doesn't tell you what they are. Oh, it does. It says Operation Citadel 1943, and that's it. So it's basically the same sort of. You've got 501 Ferdinand, and then you've got the 612 Ferdinand. So there's a bit of information there that you can obviously look up. Oh, and the 1, 2, 3. That must be made up, surely. Anyway, obviously researching you do before that. Right, so let's get on to the important things. For starters, they come out. So they are nice crispy, like packets of crisps that you have. So this is Sprue. This is Sprue D, I think, and it's your dry sprockets and some of the tow cable hooks. Very nice plastic, very nicely crisp and moulded, and it's definitely seems ICM to me. This does, it really does. Nice solid plastic. It's not too hard, and it's not too flimsy. Nice details. You always tend to get a seam line down these bolts, don't you? Even with Tamiya. I don't think you have actually on them. That's not bad. So you get 2 of them sprues. I won't give you any close-ups. I'll do some still photographs after for you all. Okay, so next bag, you get 3 of these sprues, which are the wheels, and this is sprue K. Again, nicely did with bolt details there. This is must be part of the. Actually, that must be one of the suspension arms. It's nice detail, crispy moulded detail, but it's bare basic, if you know what I mean. So it's once you've got it painted up and weathered and everything, as long as you've done a good job, and that you won't probably be able to tell. Only if you looked really close, I suppose, a professional or somebody that knows what they're looking at for every counter will know what they're on about. Okay, so tracks. So you get 2 sprues of the same for the tracks. Don't seem an awful lot there, to be honest. Which is sprue C. Let's have a look at the test, and of course. Oh no, there isn't. Hey, that's good. There is no. Oh, hang on. Yes, there is. There's just on every 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every 7th track link in the length part, there's just 2 ejector pin marks, which is a shame, because them are some of the best link and length tracks I have seen. They are very, very nice. The detail is crisp. They're nice and solid. Oh yeah, I like them. They're a very good job. Might be just a bit of an arse to get rid of that the ejector pin mark. Okay, then you get a big bag, which has got 3 sprues in. So the first sprue, let's have a look at, is Al, and this is the turret part. I'm not seeing any flash on anywhere, which is pretty good. You got nice weld marks there where the metal meets each other, which is quite nice. It's very thin though, but it's very smooth, so I don't know. I was under the impression that some Ferdinands and elephants there's a bit of cast texture on them. I suppose if you went over like with your Dremel and just sort of like put a few little bits in, or a bit of your Mr. Surfacer or whatever you wanted to do. The tow cable seems very nice actually, not too bad, bit stern as well, which is good. There's a little bit of flash around the edge of that one, which is not a problem. But again, ejector pin marks are all out of the way, so there's nothing to be seen. This to be seen on the hatches. That's nice. There's no on there. This is sprue E, and this is the back. You've got all the ejector pin marks on the back, which is good. Haha, gun barrel. Right, the test on the gun barrel. Now, they tend to, don't they, always have a seam right down the middle on slide moulded ones. They have there at the bottom or top, whichever way that is, and on the other side they haven't, so that's not bad. Little, little scrape with the X-Acto blade down it, get rid of it. Or I quite like these new tools I've started using, these sanders. You just simply plonk it on, and then sand away. It moulds itself to the shape of the part you're sanding. Gun breech, and other parts and handles and that, not bad. Very good. Engine sort of upper hull part, with the engine things, not bad. And then again, you've got your fenders on this one, where you've got your metal cast, the sort of grippy, where people would step on, which is not bad. Your handles, your handles seem the smaller ones seem pretty thick, where the longer, thinner ones seem a bit thinner, which is nice. But again, there's no problems there, which is good. So far, guys, this is turning into a very, for the price as well, it's not bad. So we get a little thin part here, small package on this one, which is the 3 bits. You get the decals, which aren't bad, the Zvezda ones. You don't get many, but you do get 1, 2, 3, Luke. Okay, pretty thick, not bad. And then we've got a piece of wire meshing, which is plastic. That'll be obviously for your grids or your vents or something. And then you get clear pieces for your observation glasses, which aren't bad, seem nice. So that's them. Put them all back, or I'll lose them. Sorry guys, I'm putting everything back in as I do it, but I did a kit review on one and I couldn't find one of the major parts because I decided to leave them all after I've done it. And then final piece in the box, which is your lower hull. So you've got a big piece missing in the middle, but it does look like there's a thing to put in there. Big ejector pin mark there, which is a shame. No texture on the sides at all. There's weld seams on there, which isn't too bad. Yeah, not too bad. Solid. Well, I can't really say much more than that, really. But yeah, not too bad. So that's it, really, guys. So I'd probably give it. It cost me £24.99 in British sterling, and that was from emodels.co.uk. It was brand new. It came out just after Christmas, I believe. I would say, after what I've just seen, obviously it's a pre-build review. I would definitely say it's worth the money at the minute, especially if we consider how big it's going to be as well. But yeah, not too bad. So I shall probably give it a 7 out of 10 at the minute. I shall take some stills, guys, and I'll stick them at the end of this video so you can see some closer ups of it, so it's a bit better for you. Anyway, guys, hope you're well, hope you'll stay safe, and may the force be with you.